Ivan Poupyrev, and I am a researcher at Disney Corporation.
And you said a very quotable statement today, like if you go to Disney World in 1 year, you'll see what the future will look like in 20 years?
Yes, I hope. I hope it's going to look like the future. So that's, our work. So maybe we want to do something which will show people the future, and hopefully you will be able to do it when you go to Disneyland.
What might that be, for instance?
Well, I cannot say. It's the future.
Well, I mean, for instance, you were hinting at some kind of interface for augmented realities.
We don't really know. I'm in the research stage, so we keep our option open. But we would like to, of course, and we don't even not necessarily focusing on the parks. We're focusing on all range of human experiences, and we're looking at things like augmented reality, haptic tactile feedback, wearable computing, mobile computing. Interactive textiles, interactive clothing, all this emerging technologies we are actively looking at, and we just want to see where they can be used. It doesn't necessarily have to be parks or anything like that. It can be anything we want.
What are you working on at the moment?
I'm really interested in physical computing. I'm interested in creating devices which look like normal physical objects but actually have intelligence. I'm also very interested in haptic displays and haptic ways to present information where people can feel information through hand and through body rather than just see it or hear it. I'm interested in new sensors technology which allows to capture human activity very easily and without unobtrusively. So that's kind of what I'm looking at now. But I'm keeping option open, and I can get interested in something new anytime I want. That's the whole point of being a researcher.
There was a little discussion going on today about this kind of, will there ever be an off button, and aren't we going in a direction where we'll be dependent on A, copyrights and B, technology? What's your opinion on that?
I didn't have opinion until today, and it just was an interesting question, an interesting comment. When people start saying, when technology is going to become a part of our everyday life, how are we going to turn it off, and where's the off button or on button? So I don't know. At this point, I never thought about it. I think some of the technologies will be always on. Some of the technology will be able, to turn on and off. But I think it still has to be seen. I cannot say for sure what's going to happen.
But there was something I remember about the more research is being done, the higher the chances that it will be accessible to the broader society and not just the military.
Oh, I don't work for military, so I don't know. So, yeah, I guess it will be accessible to broader society. But that's, again, the beauty of research, of any research, not only scientific research or artistic research, is that you don't know the answer. The point here is that if you find out what the answer is, then the research is finished. So, if I can give you an answer right now, I can only answer about things which I have already done.
How high is your rate of prototypes that then become the present?
Well, this is a complex question. My rate is about 1%. So
of 100 ideas that you come up, one managed to get to the market?
Yes, before this. Yeah. But that's actually a really high rate. Often there is a rate of 0%. So it's very difficult. Market and research is very different things. So it's not the topic which can be discussed in 5 minutes.
No, but it's good for the researchers if they don't have to bother with the topic. But do you have to think do you have to think within the market too, or are you there just to tinker and think away?
I don't have to think of the market in my head, and I don't. When some people don't, I think you have to have a balance between both of things. But I do. This is my personal choice. Is that I do like to do things which can be used by people in the future. Because I think if you just think about anything you want, it becomes more like an art. And I'm not an artist. And I'm interested to get my stuff into the people's hand. But that's my personal choice. I don't have to do it. Nobody forces me to do it, but that's my personal choice.
All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.